Good morning. This is Nicole Trom with Nicole Trom Yoga, and you're watching Breathe With Me. So we're starting this week out talking about raising your vibration. It's a theme from yoga that I really love. It's something that I really think about in my practice a lot. And it's also a theme that one of my teachers really introduced to me. So I have to, give lots of love to Desiree Rumba because this is something that she comes back to often, which makes me come back to it often. This idea of raising our vibration. And as we all know, right, we can sense energy around us. Maybe some of us more than others, I'll say that. But also, when you're around someone that's negative, that they start to bring you down, right? And that's because their vibration is like really low, right? When we're around those people that are really magnetic, that are really just high energy and just high feeling good, we know those people. We're drawn to those people a lot of times because they take our vibration from here and they bring it up. And so as we become more mindful, we start to understand this idea of vibration. In yoga and in this mindfulness practice, good morning, Annie, we talk a lot about finding that energy and kind of tapping into it. And I know sometimes that seems like really far out, really out there, but if you imagine, right, everything around us has a vibration to it. It has some form of life to it, right? So we can look at it a lot in people. I think that's really one of those really good ways to look at it. And we know those people that bring us down, and we know those people that just kind of, keep us, in the midline, and then the people that bring us up. And there are ways that we ourselves can incorporate things into our own daily practices that raise our vibration. So the best way to start is without letting yourself judge, just observing. And I think that's a really hard thing, and I'm going to admit it, because when I turn within, I start by thinking, oh, this isn't going to work today, or this isn't good enough, or this isn't the right way. And you're not alone in that, right? Know that. I'm not alone in it. I know that, but I still feel bad sometimes. As I turn within, I feel like, oh, I'm not as good at this, or whatever it is. So we allow ourselves to let go of judgment, and that's a really hard thing to do, but it's also a really powerful thing to do. So we're going to start today by just noticing our vibration. Maybe you're not really tuned into that, but allowing yourself to just observe and notice, and then from there we'll start to build on it. And it may take some time. So that's part of the judgment, right? Let go of the judgment, because if it just doesn't magically happen this morning, it's okay. All right, so take a comfortable seat here, sit up nice and tall, turn within, and just start to notice how you're feeling. It doesn't have to be anything magical, right? Maybe you feel really crappy this morning, and that's okay. Just observe it and notice it. Maybe you're feeling kind of low energy. Maybe you're feeling a little sick. Maybe you're feeling good, right? Or maybe you're feeling that in between, like, I don't know, I've been in quarantine for half my life, it seems like, right? So whatever it is, just observe it. Maybe you're feeling a little apathetic. Maybe you're feeling just a little, I don't know, right? But observe what you're feeling right now and let go of the judgment. It doesn't have to be right or wrong or red or blue or whatever it needs to be that you think in your mind. And just give yourself a chance now to just start to breathe and see how your breath starts to affect you. So take a big breath in, filling up with breath. And then empty out as you exhale. You can fill up, inhaling through your nose, exhaling out through your mouth. 2 more like that. Just checking in with your energy this morning, letting it be whatever it is. Good. And then continuing with your breath, just start to open your eyes. And we'll start with a little bit of movement here, just rolling your shoulders. My shoulders just popped really loud. Rolling your shoulders onto your back and letting yourself move into your body a little bit. So as we become more aware of our energy, we start to notice what affects it. So we know that when we move our bodies, that usually makes us feel better, unless we're really injured, right? When we start to breathe a little deeper, we start to notice that changes us. Right? When we are around those people that lift us up, we start to notice that energy lifting too. So let's inhale now and reach the arms up. Just big breath in, and then exhale as you lower down. and just let yourself notice, right? The more we practice this in these little bits, in these little spurts, it starts to become part of our daily practice. What we do when we're not, sitting in front of this video or sitting on our yoga mats or whatever it is that you do. Inhale and exhale. So just feeling that nice big opening here. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. That's it. Feeling yourself lengthening up through your side body. Perfect. One more time. Big inhale. Big exhale. Perfect. And then bring your hands to your shoulders and we'll inhale and twist to the right and exhale, twist to the left. This hurts when I'm doing this morning. My side body's a little tight. So recognize, right, what you're feeling and adjust accordingly. Let the movement just start to make you feel a little bit more comfortable in the present moment, in your present body. Maybe you woke up with tightness. Maybe you woke up a little tired, right? So just meeting yourself where you are, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Let's do 2 more to each side. So twisting to the right and to the left, right and left. Good. And then bring your right arm down and just stretch your left arm up and over towards your ear. You can roll your shoulder back. Breathe nice and deep. Stretch all the way up through that left side body. Bring in a little space there. Notice now as you breathe, as you bring that breath in, as you stretch your body, how it starts to shift that energy. Bring your left arm down, reach your right arm up and over. And just start to feel things, start to feel a little bit better, a little more connected. Bring your breath in, roll that shoulder back. That's it. One more deep breath. And then we'll go one more time to each side. So we're going to come up and over to the right. Left arm comes back, that shoulder comes back. You can even bring your hand behind your head for this one and just press your head back to open the chest a little bit more. Let's take another deep breath here. That's it. And then come all the way back. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up and over. Let's start with the arm up and over for another breath or two. That's it. And then from there, you can bring your hand back behind your head. And as you press your head back, you're going to start to open that chest a little bit more. And that takes away from this, the little Pez dispenser neck. Let's take 2 more breaths in this one. Just breathing all the way up into the upper chest. Perfect. And then come all the way out. Roll your shoulders onto your back. Good. I'm going to scoot my chair back a little bit here. And then bring your knees out wide. So you're going to bring your knees to about chair distance apart. So they're about, kind of on a diagonal here. And we're going to come around and do a nice big slow circle. So just moving around, letting your hips start to release. Good morning. Feeling your hips releasing down, feeling that opening starting to happen. Good morning, Suzanne. Letting yourself breathe and just observe, right? Observe how it feels as you move your body, how your breath starts to meet you where you are, and then even how your body starts to react to that breath. These are all things we take for granted, right? We do them all day, every day, right? But letting yourself become more mindful, more present, just changes the way that we look at that vibration. Notice your direction here. You can change directions. Good. Coming up and over and around. That's it. Just feeling that stretching into your low back. If you had a rough weekend, this might be a good way to kind of ease out back into the week, moving your body. Let's go around 2 more times. Remember, your knees are apart here. You're breathing deep. Perfect. All right. And then from here, bring your right elbow down onto your right knee and just start to stretch your left arm up in line with your ear. That's it. Breathing nice and deep here, stretching all the way up through the left side body. Perfect. If you want, you can take your hand back behind your head like we did before. And as you lean your head back, you're just going to open that chest, feeling a big stretch. Observe how you feel here, right? Make adjustments if you need to. Maybe deepen the breath if you need to. Take another breath. That's it. Perfect. And then come on out. Move your shoulders onto your back. Bring your left elbow down. Take that right arm up and over. Start here, just breathing into the side body, stretching all the way up through that right side body. And then you can bring your hand back behind your head if you'd like, and just lean your head back. So the more you lean your head back, the more you're going to open that chest and let yourself observe. So just notice how you're feeling. Bring in your breath. That's it. And then notice how your body receives that breath. What does it do with it? Hopefully it raises the vibration a little. It helps you to feel a little better, more comfortable in your skin. Good. And then come all the way out and bring your legs back in towards each other. Inhale as you sit up tall, and then exhale, just hinge forward. Inhaling, sitting up tall, we're just stretching out that low back. Exhaling as you lower. Good. 2 more times. Inhaling. That's it. And exhaling. And then inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to bring our arms up and overhead with this next one. Hook your thumbs. And just start to reach up and over to the right. One more side body stretch here. And then up and over to the left. So just feeling that stretch as you breathe. Perfect. And come all the way out and come back and take a comfortable seat. So there's other ways that we can start to become more observant of that energy. So obviously one is moving your body and feeling what starts to shift as you move your body, but also thinking about the other things that you're bringing on around you. Thinking about what does that energy feel like when you're around certain people, right? We know some people can bring us down. We know some people can lift us up, right? And finding the right boundary for yourself. Maybe allowing yourself to say, you know what, I can't talk to you today, right? Especially right now, our energy is like on high alert. We're under a lot of stress. We're still, in this place of unknown. So if you need to set that boundary for yourself, do it. The other thing is noticing what you're taking in, whether it's food, right, drink, or media. I'm thinking media like social media, TV, movies, whatever it is. Thinking about all that stuff that we're taking in applies to our energy in some way, right? So it can also bring us down or it can raise us up. So just thinking about that as we move through. We'll be practicing this idea of raising our energy throughout the week. But as you turn within here, close your eyes and just check in. Notice. See how you're feeling. Maybe you feel your energy is raised up a little. Hopefully it has, right? And allow yourself to just take 3 deep breaths here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Filling up with breath. And emptying back out. Good, one more time. And as you come back to the presence of your room, you can bring your hands back in front of your heart. We honor this practice. We honor the practice of observation, of letting ourselves slow down enough to notice that energy, that vibration all around us and within us. And so it might become more observant throughout our days and our weeks. We close today by just bowing together. So I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got classes going on all week over on NicoleTrumYoga.com. You're welcome to join. Tonight is Restore, Monday evenings at 7. Really fun class. It's very, very chill. So if you've had a rough weekend or maybe your Monday is feeling a little like too intense, this is a really great way. The class is done pretty much all on the floor, laying down on props. So it's really nice and restorative. You're going to get some deep stretches in, and then you're going to get supported stretches on these blankets and props. So it's really nice for the nervous system. It's really nice to relax that energy and get it into a good space. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you in class. Otherwise, have a great week. Share this with your friends. Bye.